Yeah, g'day. Just a Saturday night here, here in Christchurch. Just out of my... geez, look at those blackberries. I'll have to pick them later. And I've just lit the meth pans on this thing. The plan tonight is to cook dinner on here. It's nothing too fancy, just a rice risotto. I'll let it warm up, get it going, and then I'll start preparing some ingredients. I think this is the bit that everyone likes best on these videos, is what will happen when the meths pan runs out. So the left one, as I've mentioned before, has a little crack, so I can't fill it as full, but sometimes it gets enough heat off the one pan. Possibly not today. I'll refill that and have another go in a moment. Probably left it too long. But the right hand one, nearly there. We'll give it a go in a moment. The left hand burner on this thing's always been temperamental. I don't know how long that crack's been there. But yeah, anyway. Happy days. We'll try and get the other one going. Right, getting close to the moment of truth. And it's going. Right, I'll get some ingredients ready and come back to you in a moment. Yeah, due to the fact it's a Saturday night, I've got some comforts with me. I prepared the meat inside earlier, chopped up the vegetables earlier. I'm sitting on a deck chair and everything's cast iron, because if I was using this cooker I'd have driven into my camp anyway. I wouldn't be carrying it anywhere. So yeah, a few luxuries. I'll go through what it is I'm making tonight. Rice risotto. Those of you who are Kiwis know this stuff really well. Basically, cook the rice, set it aside, brown the rice, cook the rice, and mix it all together. Real easy. Great easy camp tucker. Just got to keep the predators away from your food, but we'll get there. Off you go. See, she's really well trained. Step one, add a good healthy dollop of olive oil to the pan. We'll let that warm up, and then we'll add the chicken, and that will stop the furry marauder from hanging around. She's like a... I don't know what she's like, a raider of some sort. My cooking device tonight, she's an oldie. It's been on quite a few adventures, carved out of New Zealand native black beech, an alpine tree. Let's give that a bit of a tickle up on the bottom, all the while keeping an eye on the cat. Whee! Crazy little thing. What I might do, just to check the sizzle factor and to add some vegetables for the kids, is one chopped up onion and one chopped up carrot, and give that a little bit of a stum around for a minute. It's good to see that the stove is producing enough heat to get this stuff sizzling. Let that saute for a minute, and then we'll carry on. Yeah, I'm leaving the other burner going for now. This thing hasn't really been run for a very long time, so I just want to allow the any impurities that are in the tank to burn out with the first tank or two of fuel, just to help it burn better for next time. It definitely started easier today, so that's always a bonus. Well, that pan's definitely hot. I'll add the chicken. Take a piece out for the cat. Yep. Now that she's got it, she doesn't want it. Oh no, now she's found it. That's good. We'll just let that chicken do its thing for a few minutes, then we'll take it off the heat and cover it. So that chicken's cooking away nicely. We'll cook that off so it's done. Then what we'll do is we'll brown the rice in the same pan. Now, to help keep the chicken warm, I do have my 8-inch cast iron pan which will sit on top, and then the lid will go on that to stop the cat from stealing it. Kettle's heating up to get things ready for the next step of the rice risotto, because you can't cook rice without water. Anyway, while that's doing its thing, I'm going to say cheers to you and have a quiet beer. This one here, Moa Brewery, Station IPA. Just a nice easy drop. Those of you who are in New Zealand might know it. Those of you who aren't won't. But the sessionable IPA they call it. So you can sit down and have a few without your legs packing up on you. Cheers. Oh, and my trivets tonight. These are clips from railway tracks in New Zealand. You can't be imprisoned for picking up the scrap iron on a railway track like those of you in the States can. So all they are is just tacked together. Not pretty welds, but welding cast iron's always a bit difficult anyway. But they're good just to sit things on and let them sit off the ground and not scorch my grass so much. Not that top quality grass is on my list of priorities at the moment. The chicken looks done, so I'm going to put it in the pan and then put the lid on the pan. Place the pan on a trivet, stop the grass from burning for now, and I'll show you when that's done. Next, I'll just add a bit of oil back to this pot, and the rice. This just comes in a sachet. Some rice and some pastry stuff, little pastry things or brown rice, I don't know what it is, but it says just to let that toss around for a couple of minutes and brown off, and then we're going to add 2 cups of water. That's going to be purely guesstimation tonight. I'm sorry, I forgot a cup, but that's alright. This is 2 cups of hot water, hence why we've got the kettle on that one. Now the kettle doesn't whistle, so the whistle doesn't work really well, so we'll just have to sort of play it all by ear. And the helper's doing some dishes there. Good on her. Well-trained individual. 2 cups of hot water. Probably about that much. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. A wise person once told me that. Now what does it say? It says add 2 1/4 cups of hot water, add the sachet, turn down to low and cover for 15 minutes. Okay, flavour sachet. That'll be that one. See you in a minute. A whole lot of artificial flavourings, colourings, preservatives, MSG, all that good stuff going in there. Alright, so that's all mixed in. Tasting good and salty. Turn the heat down a bit. Take this one out of the way. Put it on a trivet. We don't need this one again tonight, so I'll turn that one off. And I think I must have turned the other one off too. Oh dear. I'll just relight it. Alright, so that's looking all good there. I've got it turned down about as low as I can get it. So my next step is to put the chicken on there to keep the chicken warm. Actually, I might drain some of those juices off into there. Put the chicken on there to keep the chicken warm. Put the lid on the chicken, and look at that. 8-inch pan, 8-inch lid, 8-inch diameter crock pot, camp oven. Everything's great. So it's 5:30 here. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Well, the sun's dropped a bit. I had a bit of a taste. I'll show you it. I had a little taste a minute ago, and I mean, these things are okay, but what I'm adding to it is some homemade seasonings. So there's half a teaspoon of dried onions as a powdered, half a teaspoon of tomatoes from my garden powdered, and half a teaspoon of chili flakes from my garden flaked. So we'll put those in. There they go, and we'll just see they'll richen it up quite a bit. The other thing I will do is just add a splash more water. Like I said, it's always easier to add it than take it away, and that'll just let everything mix in. Just that little bit of extra flavour, but those chili flakes will add a bit of warmth to it. That's simmering away quite nicely. What I will do is add the chicken and vegetables back to the pan. Still a bit stuck, I'll just scrape them off. I'm trying to do it all one-handed because I haven't got a fancy GoPro at the moment, so I'm just still using my phone. If anyone's got any tips with using your phone to do this sort of stuff, I'd love some advice. There we go. Give that a quick mix. Although it's nothing fancy, it's a good filling, wholesome meal for myself and the kids for tea tonight. Cooked on Granddad's stove. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go and eat this now. You don't want to see that. It's not a pretty sight. But yeah, like I always say, if you add a comment, I will always answer you. If you like what you see, hit like. If you really like what you see, hit subscribe. And yeah, if there's something I could do differently or something you want to see, flick us a comment below and I'll do my best to make it happen. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Ka kite. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.